Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
The BLITZ Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at blitzdentalcare.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SI.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Glass Blocks of St. Louis is a local family-owned company and employs trained professionals who will provide prompt, courteous, and professional service. We use no subcontractors for our glass block installations. We have a qualified office staff that will assist you from the beginning of your glass block project and trained installers that will complete your project in a timely manner. Serving St. Louis since 1912, call our office for a quote, 314-371-5500. or visit our offices at 1253 East Road in St. Louis. Glass Blocks of St. Louis.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculaneum Auto Mall.
Ruther.com.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Stacy Miller of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services has you covered. She'll help you with every step of the process, from preparing your existing house for sale to using the latest tools and technology available in your search for a new home. Let Stacy put the resources of Berkshire Hathaway to work for you. In today's market, the choice of a realtor is more important than ever. Give Stacy Miller a call at 314-606-1007 or visit her website at stacyzmiller.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote. 636-797-5800.
As dawn broke this morning, an October chill filled the air. It signaled a new season, a new beginning awaiting us. And on the football field today, a new beginning for a football program finding its footing in St. Charles County. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jeff Widener for the Saturday version of the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL. Our Saturday matinee matchup features the 1-5 DuBourg Cavaliers facing the newly rebuilt O'Fallon Christian Eagles. The Cavaliers entered today's contest at 1-5 after last week's 28-23 loss at the hands of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Senior quarterback Jack Masters did all he could for DuBourg, throwing for 150 yards on 22 attempts with 2 touchdowns. He also rushed for 51 yards on 12 carries. 88 of those passing yards went to fellow senior Keenan Thomas. Senior Davian Sides continued to impress on the defensive side of things with 11 tackles from his linebacker position. The Cavaliers led Roosevelt for a good portion of this game before the Rough Riders were able to squeak out a victory. For O'Fallon Christian today, this marks the new beginning for their football program. They just reinstated their long-dormant program this year, and today marks the first and only varsity game on their schedule. The roster is filled almost entirely with junior varsity players who have been working hard all summer long in preparation of this game today. Christian High School first began in 1995 and moved to their current location in O'Fallon in the year 2000. Middle school principal Mike Anderson is the head coach of the football team, but virtually nothing is known about their roster or players. We do know that today is homecoming for the Eagles. Will they celebrate the return of football with a victory? Stick around to find out. It's the Saturday version of the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL. Coming up next.
Friday Night Blitz right here on Livestream STL, the Saturday afternoon version. Once again, Matt Bates on the field here at O'Fallon Christian School, and I'm joined by DuBourg head coach Chad Masters. Coach Masters last week against the Roosevelt Rough Riders had one slip through the fingers. This week we look to rebound against O'Fallon Christian. So I know this is their first game, but it's a game for the taking for the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers.
Yeah, I mean, our focus all week is just being better than what we were a week ago. And that's kind of been the process all along, that we want to develop ourselves into being a quality football program on and off the field. And we had our chances last week. Roosevelt was an extremely tough team. In our third quarter, defensively, we broke down a little bit, which we were really strong in the first half. But we were leading at halftime. We couldn't hang on to that, and offense woke up a little late. But those are things we got to learn from. That's what we got to learn from as a program.
As they say, one of the old adages is that, halftime can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. Was that one of those cases where do you think some momentum just maybe slipped away during that break and allowed Roosevelt to just kind of maybe regroup to get things focused on their end?
I think possibly. I mean, you saw they came out with a little bit more, kind of fire in that that third quarter there, that opening drive in particular. It might have been the case. Like I said, our guys, are still kind of up and down at times on their mentality and the focus of things. I mean, that's a process as you go from a program that hasn't won a lot of games and one that's starting to compete and be in games and win them. That's a thing we have to learn, is to have that focus and energy from start to finish.
And talk to us just real quick about playoff and home game implications with today and how the rest of the season plays out?
I mean, it's huge. I mean, these next 3 games on a regular season are all winnable games for us. They're all games that can matter for where we stand in the seeding. Right now we're sitting in 4th, which means we would host a playoff game and puts us in a great spot. But, you know, we got to get through today, and then we have a big matchup with the 5th seed team next week in Lutheran South. So this is a point. I know we always talk about every game matters, but this is a point of the year where every game literally matters for what we can do, because I do believe when we get into the districts, we have a chance to do something.
Coach Masters, thank you once again for the time.
Thank you.
And best of luck today. That is Coach Masters, head coach for the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers, Matt Bates. Live stream STL's Friday Night Blitz on a Saturday afternoon. Back after this. Matt Bates, Friday Night Blitz on live stream STL. This is the Saturday afternoon version, and I'm joined by O'Fallon Christian head coach Mike Anderson. Coach Anderson, game number 1 for literally right out of the box for the boys today. Give us your thoughts. I mean, one is head coach, you know, the giddy feelings inside, and what's the mentality of the players right now?
Yeah. So this is game 1, and it'll be the last game 1, you know, because we're really a JV team, so we have a JV schedule, but we wanted to get 1 game for our seniors that came out. We had 4 of them that braved it and came out, and because they really wanted to be part of this program and rebuilding the program. And so this is really, it was kind of a long shot because we had to find somebody, you know, who was already in a 2-year cycle, and Bishop DuBourg said they'd do it, and so we're just really grateful to be at this place.
Great day for a football game, and you know, and if this is a way to celebrate the seniors and stuff, what a way to go out for them, and we'll recognize them during the streamcast as well.
Yeah, and again, we, you know, our theme all year long was rebuilding this program, and we used the book of Nehemiah out of the Bible to do that, where they rebuilt the wall around Jerusalem, and the kids have just bought into that. We went through the entire book together, and they've really kind of bought in. There were so many incredible parallels with the book of Nehemiah and us rebuilding this program, and they've really bought in, and we're really happy where we're at. Today is really what we have sold to the kids is our measure stick, our measuring stick for next year, because we already have our varsity schedule set up. And so this is a measuring stick for us. We want them to understand where they're at and where they need to be.
Alrighty, well, head coach Mike Anderson, thank you for the time. Good luck to the boys today, and you know, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad, right?
You better believe it, absolutely. Thank you so much for being here, you guys, and I hope you feel welcome, and we'll do our best.
Alrighty, that is O'Fallon Christian Eagles head coach Mike Anderson. Matt Bates, Friday Night Blitz on the Saturday version right here on Livestream STL.
Good morning. It's only 2 minutes until late afternoon, and welcome to Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL. We're live from Christian O'Fallon High School. The DuBourg Cavaliers are going to be taking on the Christian O'Fallon Eagles, and we are not going to mess around. We are going to get started right away here. We're going to jump it over Matt Bates, Ray Halbrook here, and we're going to get things started. Take it away, Matt.
Good afternoon. Caleb Jenkins back to kick for O'Fallon Christian. It's going to be handled by Cam Hall at the 15-yard line. Breaks it out to the 20. 25-30, 35-40, 45-50 to midfield, 45-40, 35-30. He's going to go to the house. Opening kickoff returned by Cam Hall. Touchdown for Bishop DuBourg. Right out of the box, 15 seconds into the ball game. Cam Hall takes the ball around the 10-yard line and takes it all the way to the house to start Bishop DuBourg with an early 6-0 lead.
Well, let's get things started right away, right?
I'm telling you. Or actually, there's a flag back at the 30-yard line, so hold everything. Just a second. Well, once again, you know, the football gods giveth, football gods taketh away, and they are now backed up. The penalty was at the 30, so they're going to.
You're back on there. Sorry about that.
To the 17-yard line. So instead of a 90-yard touchdown, it's now 83 yards to pay dirt for Jack Masters and company. So we will flip the script now, and we will go back to Breaking out the DuBourg starting lineup, which we'll get to in just a second. Quarterback Jack Masters coming in. His father's the head coach, Chad Masters. Chad with him in the pregame show. Here's Keenan Thomas out in the flat. At the 30 to the 40. Tried tap dancing along the sideline, but gets out at the 45-yard line for a gain of 28. Was just going to say, coming into the day, Jack is 11th in the area in passing. 71 of 124 yards, 1,253 yards. 250 yards passing today would put him at 1,500 and put him in the top 4 in the area. So a little feather in the cap for the 1-5 Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers. As Jeff Whitener had mentioned in the pregame show, this is O'Fallon's only game this year. Masters holding on to the ball, getting all kinds of protection, going to dump it out to his back, Pickens. Pickens, the big man, rolling up along the sideline, still in bounds. They can't bring him down to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, the big man. They bring him down at the 2-yard line. Rumbling, bumbling. Big Ashawn Pickens coming into the game with only 2 receptions for 9 yards because he's doing most of his damage on the ground, but takes that from the 45 down to the 3. Gain of 52 on that carry for the big A-train, Ashawn Pickens. Came into the day 15 carries, 109 yards with 1 TD. Was just shedding tacklers up and down the sideline on the far side. Snap back, they're going to give it to Pickens, try to give the big man the touchdown, and he walks right on in. Now, touchdown for Bishop DuBourg. That is a 3-yard TD run by Ashawn Pickens. I think they were probably going to give it to him all 4 downs anyway. So Reeder will be in to kick the extra point, but the Master says, hold on just a second. They're going to, instead of going for 2, yes, they are going to back up, go for just the regular PAT. Reeder into kick, Masters to hold. Low snap down, Reeder just goes ahead and punches it right on through, and that will be your score right now, 7-0 in favor of Bishop DuBourg. So with 10:57, only a minute 3 played here in quarter number 1. This is the Saturday afternoon version of Friday Night Blitz right here, live stream STL.
Rutherford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Rutherford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Family pride is driven home. Rutherford, Ruther.com.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Back at O'Fallon Christian football field, and right off the kickoff, that appears to be number 3, Keenan Thomas, going to be called for a horse collar tackle. Flag was thrown right there in his direction on the tackle, so the kickoff coming from the 25, that should move that all the way out to the 40-yard line right off the hop. And once again, want to thank all 3 businesses that are airing our games: Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, Case and Bucks in Barnhart. Thank you for airing our streamcast. We're actually going to call that a face mask instead of a horse collar, but either way, still the 15-yard variety. Pasta House in Festus, 636-725-0300. Go to pastahouse.com. Texas Roadhouse in Festus, 636-330-0512. And Case and Bucks in Barnhart, 636-464-0110. What a great day out here today, Mr.
Beautiful,
Ray.
isn't it? Yeah, absolutely.
October is finally reared itself, give us some great football weather. Here's inside handoff sides coming through. Big man, number 75, Davion Sides, comes in. They make that now his 5th tackle for loss on the season. Like they say, every side has there's 2 sides to every story. Davion and David, the 2 brothers out here for Bishop DuBourg, combined, those 2 have 85 tackles now on the season. So we will try to go over the Eagles starting lineup here in just a second. I do know number 58, the center, is Tyler Webb. On the line, number 70, Elijah Lehman. Number 77, Benjamin Eichner. Number 52, Jackson Fiesel. And number 60, Isaac Marty. Here at quarterback for the first quarter is number 15, Jacob Thies. Calls his own number on that one. Gets a gain of about 2 on the play.
Well, and you mentioned that first quarter. Why don't you let the listeners and watchers know what the plan is for Christian O'Fallon with 2 quarterbacks today?
Yes, Jacob Thies will be the quarterback for O'Fallon Christian for quarters 1 and 3, and then in quarters 2 and 4, they will go with quarterback Caleb Jenkins. That's the way Coach Mike Anderson wants to do it, and pretty much everybody on their roster. And ironically enough, a lot of the kids don't play both ways.
Right.
So with the number of kids they have, they're able to outfit 11 on offense and 11 on defense. So here's Thies back again. Passes out in the flat. That is caught by, that was number 11. That was Bryce Weldon. Running back out of the backfield, hits him in the flat. Pick of about 7, but that is going to bring up a 4th down and 14 from the 40-yard line. So back to receive the punt is going to be Cam Hall. Back to punt, that appears to be 24, Hayden Goodlett. Gets the punt, almost blocked. They brought the rush. That's going to sail over the head of Cam Hall. Going to take a favorable roll for the Eagles, and that will land promptly right at the 15-yard line with 8:57 left to go in the first quarter. Nice punt by Goodlett.
Yeah, absolutely.
And once again, thanks to Breeze Dental Care for the pregame show. Breeze Dental Care, breezedentalcare.com, 636-937-3030. And then at halftime, we will have the Rutherford halftime show. Thanks to Doug Jr. over there at Rutherford. Bishop DuBourg setting up shop once again on the offense, back at the 15. Inside handoff to the big man Pickens. Pickens stops, pops out to the 30, 35-30, 40, 45-50. Big man rumbling up the sideline, pushed out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Make it the 33 now. Gain of 52 for the big man.
Well, the big guy here just continues to roll. And I'll tell you, he's going to be a hard guy to take down. No matter what size, what grade you're in, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's just a big guy to take down.
And you know what? When he's on the field, I mean, even without pads, he's as big with pads as he is without them.
Mm-hmm.
And covering them last year, he wore number 7 as a tight end, makeshift running back, if you will. This year wearing 42. Masters takes the shotgun snap, steps back right over the middle, hits Cam Hall. Hall brought down at the 25-yard line, so that'll be a gain of 8. Should be 2nd and 2.
Good little pass right down the middle there.
Well, Masters, finally getting some time to, to settle the happy feet down. In the game we had done against Windsor here for Livestream STL South, pressure was on him all night, and even on passes where he didn't get a lot of pressure, he just still had the happy feet and couldn't really relax back in the pocket or swing pass out to Keenan Thomas. He's going to take it all the way to the corner of the house, but there's a flag down at the 10-yard line, and they are already blowing it off before he even crossed into the end zone. So we'll see what that flag is over on the far side of the field. Didn't see much, but apparently they're going to call a hold. Yeah, because surely there's no way you can have that much room and time and space without a penalty being called.
But he just walked in.
But as I said, they even blew that dead before he was even at the 5-yard line. So as we saw last week, Mr. Ray, Bishop DuBourg will find a way to, shoot themselves in the foot. The untimely penalty right there. They had the play set up. Couldn't really, I didn't see much of anything. But, the ref, the official on the far side, must have warranted that. But, so now they back up to the 19-yard line, and Masters and Company will try it again. Staub up top along with Eri Hernandez. Hall and Thomas near us, so doubles up top, double down low. Fumble by Masters, and is just able to fall back on it. Went to call his own number, pulled it back on the read option, and whoops.
Right.
Sometimes it doesn't have to be rainy or wet or damp out on the field to lose that ball. It could be just a little hand sweat or something just simple as just, a little tip against one of your H-backs. But, as they say even in baseball, take your eye off the ball. Bad things will happen. Clock running, 7:09 left to go. Opening quarter, Hall and Thomas down low in front of us. Masters going to roll out to his right. Hits Hall right in the hands, bounces right off like a ton of bricks. And that will fall incomplete, stopping the clock with exactly 7 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. Bishop DuBourg up 7-0, brings up a 3rd and 13.
Matt, we saw last week DuBourg being defeated by the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Close game. They were up 9-0 at one time, and I thought it might go back and forth, and somehow the Roosevelt Rough Riders had a chance to, really pull away for some big yardage, and took that second half and made some major adjustments, and it definitely paid dividends throughout the game.
And even as we were talking last week during the game, I think halftime was one of the best things that happened to Roosevelt. They cut down on the penalties, came out firing on all cylinders in that second half, and head coach out there for the Rough Riders, was able to get everybody corralled. And like I said, the beauty of a game of football, you have that halftime where you got 20, 15 minutes to address, and that play falls incomplete. Masters not firing on all cylinders to Thomas right now.
There's a flag on the play. It's holding.
And that one's declined, so they're not going to back him up. They're going to bump it down now to 4th and 13. Since they're not taking the penalty, that'll bring up a 4th down. And given where they are at on the field right now at the 24, I mean, this is like a situation we saw last night in the Windsor game. You don't really want to take a delay of game penalty because backing you up 5 to even to the 29-yard line isn't going to do much of any good.
Right.
So if you did want to try to punt, you put it in the end zone. It's going to come out to the 20. So we're only talking a net difference of 4 yards. So they're going to go for it. Masters comes set, drops the feet, and promptly throws it right over the head of everybody, airmails it into the end zone. So that is where the O'Fallon Eagles will take over at their own 24-yard line. And
well, you're O'Fallon, you feel good about yourself there, and maybe find a little bit of momentum to build on here for this drive coming up.
It looked like they kind of got away from going to the big man because Pickens is really, right now, in the first couple series that Bishop DuBourg has had, he's been the cog in the wheel right now. And while they're trying to get Masters back on track in the throwing game, I guess they will figure that out as they go along. But, once again, the holding penalty on the touchdown, getting that called back, no friend to them. Back at quarterback, low snap. Thies going to take that. He rolls out. He's being tracked down from behind and brought down for a loss. Another tackle for loss.
Yeah, it's not a clean snap there, Matt. Not a clean snap at all. It's hard to get anything going if you don't have the good control of the ball.
I can truly vouch for that, doing that back in my tour of duty with the Herky Black Cats. That center quarterback exchange can be a costly animal. And right now it is 2nd and 15 from the 23-yard line. Thies is going to go directly under center now. Inside handoff, and that is just a mass of Cavaliers right now, bringing him down on the play. Led by number 13, that was Eli Jones, along with big number 55 clogging up the middle, Lamont Jeffries. .540 and counting brings up a 3rd and 14 is what they're calling it on the sticks over there. And it looks like Thies is going to go back under center once again. Jeffries over him. He's able to get through. There was another face mask that I believe they are going to get that one called, as there's another takedown in the backfield. But might be Mohamed Diallo got in there.
Yeah, I think they caught that, no doubt about that.
As we sometimes say, if the announcers can see it from all the way up there,
right,
should be a pretty easy call. And but once again, another costly penalty on a big 3rd down, as DuBourg was just getting ready to get the Eagles into punt formation, and they stub their toe, take a 15-yarder, give the Eagles a free 1st down. Their biggest play of the day right now comes by the penalty. So Bishop DuBourg right now giving 1st downs on penalties and getting touchdowns called back because of penalties, and seems to be the wash, rinse, repeat for the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers the last couple weeks. They just can't get out of harm's way with the penalties and the proverbial toe stubbing. 2 wide receivers up top, 2 in the backfield, 1 down low here in front of us. Thies back in shotgun, waist-high snap comes in and met and wrapped up and brought down by Jason Washhausen.
First down run by David Nichols.
Washhausen getting some time in at defensive tackle for Bishop DuBourg.
No gain, brings up a second
Now
down
have
10.
Jeffries up front along with big number 64, Ryan Neal. So we're going to call it a 2nd and 1, but where the sticks are at looks more like a 2nd and 11. But, who am I?
It is 2nd and 11. The sticks are down the other end.
2nd and 12 now. There we go. Shotgun snap, low down at the feet. Receiver almost fell. That is picked off by Colombini. Colombini goes down the sideline and out at the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by Colombini.
Colombini, who last week took a blow to the head, gets that interception on a slide overthrow by Thies, but like I said, looked like his receiver just slipped just a touch, and that little slip caused the throw to go a little high.
Yeah.
Colombini just took that like a center fielder and returned it to the 30-yard line. So giving Bishop DuBourg a small field to work with for Jack Masters and company.
No, we'll see if they can continue to move the ball there, not go backwards. That's the big key now at this point.
Don't go south to north, north to south. Hernandez and Staub up top. Diallo down low. The big man Pickens, they're going to give it to him. He rumbles down to the 25. Tries to break through, shakes loose, gets down to the 21-yard line. Give him a gain of 9 on that play. And another flag down.
Oh, man.
But, I mean, when you have 4 guys trying to bring down a big man, you run the risk of a face mask, but no, that will be a hold on the Cavaliers. So that'll wipe that out.
Well, I can guarantee you, after talking with Coach Masters last week, with as unclean as the game was, over there pulling his hair out at this point because I'm sure he wanted to come in here and have a clean game, especially, for a first game for against O'Fallon Christian here.
And as the clock continues to run with just a little tick over 4 minutes left, it is just a 7-0 lead for the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers, who've also had 2 TDs called back, actually. Pickens now is going to come out, going to go out in the flat. Masters going to call his own number up the middle. He rolls out to the outside, gets a block from Hernandez, goes outside to the 10-yard line and out of bounds right there after a gain of 23 for Jack Masters.
That's helpful.
Yeah, I was going to say, looking on the carpet, see if there's any yellow laundry down there.
Right.
Now, I don't know if you just saw one of the funniest things that I have just seen in recent memory. Big Kendrick Sanders went to do a little bump, one of the linemen with one of the backs, and the back went promptly flat on his back onto the turf.
Wow. Oops.
Went to do a little chest bump and
Right.
got a little more than he begged for. Staub and Hernandez are down low to the right. Going to go out in the flat. Keenan Thomas is going to zip across, breaks through, cuts away, navigates his way down to the 5 to the house. Give him 6. 11-yard TD pass. Once again, set up by another run by Pickens, even though that was called back on a penalty. DuBourg, Thomas, 11-yard TD pass from Masters makes that now 13-0 with the point after to follow.
And that's a 2-point conversion. That was good.
Extra point is good.
And the PAT from Reeder makes that 14-0 with 3:25. We're going to
15.
Well, they've got 14 on there as well, too. So either.
Okay. Well, maybe they didn't add it here. So let's go to break.
Yeah, we will be right back. The Saturday afternoon version of Friday Night Blitz right here, live stream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Reeder with a short kick. Handled, brought up along the sideline. Well, the quarterback, number 15, Jacob Thies, handled that one, and he promptly gets whacked along the sideline, and he'll be back out once again to navigate the Eagles, as now it is a 15-0 deficit, as that was a 2-point conversion for the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers. So it is senior night, and it is homecoming for the O'Fallon Christian Eagles. And we
have you done very much mentioning of those seniors?
I'm getting ready to do that.
Look at
here
you
in between the next play, as
It's
there
like-
is only 4 of them, and that's what the purpose really of this
There we
game
go.
was for the coach to give the due to the 4 guys that are the seniors that have been in this program. Thies under center is going to roll out, going to turn, flips it out in the flat, but that was intended for Judah Lumpa. Seniors, number 60, that is Jackson Fiesel. Number 66, Isaac Marty. Tight end, number 34, James Bloss. And the one on defense, number 3, Thomas Mullen. That is the 4 seniors, for the Eagles. 3 on offense, 1 on defense. And before the day gets away, I will go over all the ones for Bishop DuBourg as well, give them their credit, because you just never know when your last game will be.
Exactly.
3:15 left to go. Opening quarter. Matt Bates and Ray Holbrook here with you up in O'Fallon. Jeffries just blows right through the center guard gap, takes care of business with a tackle for loss on that play.
Jeffries with the tackle for loss.
Jimmy Staub, number 1. Mohamed Diallo. Nope. Keenan Thomas. Scratch that one. Zach Franklin. Cam Hall. Anthony Borghese, Eli Jones, Jack Masters, Thomas Glorio, Ryan Neal, and Devion and David Sides, along with Montez Pacheco. Here's toss sweep, fumble on the play. That was created by big number 75, Davion Sides, as the running back went to change direction on him, and when he did, Sides stuck out the big paw and was able to get the ball to go to the turf. Bryce Weldon, running back number 11, went to stop and cut back, and when he did, just out of the reach. Sides went for the tackle, but was able to get a hand on the ball, so the turnover with 2:20, and the clock is running for some reason on the change of possession. No?
It's 4th down still.
So apparently they're not calling a fumble on the play. Okie dokie. Well, that's why that changes that dynamic. So 2 minutes left to go, brings up a 4th and 18. Everybody now set for the Eagles. Here's snap back, punt. That there was a hand on that. Almost hits one of the upbacks for Bishop DuBourg. Thomas is going to take it along the sideline. Nope, that's Diallo, number 2. They're going to call him out of bounds at the Eagle 44-yard line. That is where DuBourg will take over with a minute 43 left to go in the opening quarter. Bishop DuBourg up 15-0. 12:26 in the afternoon, Central Standard Time. Thank you once again to everybody tuning in. Timeout on the field, and I believe we're going to step aside as well, too. This is Friday Night Blitz right here on Livestream STL.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, and we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Masters takes the shotgun snap, just throws it down low to Keenan Thomas. Thomas spins out, shakes out a one, almost breaks it, but is tackled at the 25-yard line after a gain of 17 on another toss. Just low and to the outside by Masters. Didn't go for the deep ball, taking what is being handed to him right now. And I know, but even as we said last week, not going to get it all in one shot. Break it up. Dink and dunk if you need to, and last couple passes have been just, down in the flat. But sometimes just those little passes can just get your focus back on track. Thomas does it's a reverse end around pitch. Pitch out to Thomas. He's just going to straight into the end zone on a 25-yard. They will call that a TD pass. So a 25-yard TD pass on the end around, but wait a minute. Well, there is a man down on the field for the Eagles. That's why they are calling the timeout. But Thomas with a 25-yard TD pass.
Well, we're going to take a look at the Gordon stoplight replay on this right now. Good little flip there. That does count as a pass there.
They pulled that same move up in Windsor when we did the game up there, and it was like a 92-yard end around, and the next day when I'm looking at the stat sheet, I'm like, well, how did Masters get like another like 90 yards in pass? Well, it's because they, when that ball just leaves the hand where you could put even like a credit card in between there, they will consider that a pass, which is what that was again. So 21-0 now is the score, and now it looks like they will go for the 1-point PAT variety. Reeder out there with Masters to hold. With fence posts left to go in the first quarter, 1:11. Snap back, a little high, brought down. Reeder bangs that right through, and that will be a PAT, making that 22-0 in favor of Bishop DuBourg. This is the Saturday afternoon version of Friday Night Blitz right here on Livestream STL.
Rutherford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Rutherford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford, Ruther.com.
Be sure to check out next week's games, Livestream STL, as the Livestream STL team will be at Oakville for Seckman and Oakville, and Livestream STL South will be at Herculaneum for the Perryville Herculaneum games. So be sure to check out either one of those streamcasts on Livestream STL. We thank you once again to everybody tuning in. Appreciate you.
Not sure what happened there, whether they were offsides or not.
Back it up 5 yards and kick it again.
Yep, looks like they're going to back him up. A gunner got a little too aggressive and just gives Mr. Reeder another 5 yards to work with. And yeah, I mean, last week he banged out a 43-yard field goal. And then there was a 37-yarder kicked last night by the young man from the North County Raiders. Reeder sends a knuckleball, just checks up right at the 19-yard line. Oop. There we go. Brought up along the sideline and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Apologize for that as the microphone had cut out on us. 105 left to go in quarter number one. Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook here with you from O'Fallon Christian High School. Thank you once again to everybody tuning in. This is game number one, and as Coach Anderson said in the interview, only game number one, as they normally outfit a JV squad, but he has given the seniors a little tip of the cap, was able to get a game organized with Bishop DuBourg, and Bishop DuBourg obliged accordingly. And two in the backfield, another low snap at the feet. Thies sets up, cannot get out of the grasp of Mohamed Diallo. And Franklin back there as well, too. Number 9, Zach Franklin, another senior for Bishop DuBourg.
Well, the biggest deal here is you've got to be able to secure the ball here, and that quarterback-center exchange has got to be a little clearer here. This is next level here, and I understand for Christian O'Fallon here, you're doing your best to just have the courage to step in and do a varsity game here. But this is one-on-one here, and you've got to get that under control first.
25 seconds and counting left here in the first quarter. Thies back in under center. Probably can't wait to get back out of there. Well, gets set again. There's a ball put up, 50-50 ball, and that is going to be caught at the 50-yard line.
Great catch there.
Yes, great job indeed by Jake Phelps, the 5'10 sophomore, going up against Mohamed Diallo, the senior. The underclassman comes down with that. 12 seconds left to go.
Got the replay, just a jump ball, just a 50-50, and tie goes to the receiver. That's how that works.
And clock will wind with 4, and they're just going to let the clock run out with The Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers taking a 22-0 lead at the end of one. This is the Saturday afternoon version of Friday Night Blitz right here on Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Fresh 12 minutes on the clock back here at O'Fallon Christian High School, home of the Eagles, and the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers coming into town. And the first quarter winds up with Bishop DuBourg up 22-0, and with the new quarter will be the new quarterback for quarter number 2. That will be number 12, Caleb Jenkins. And Caleb comes out with half of a field to work with, promptly at the 50-yard line. So,
I'm sure
nothing like coming right out and having a short field to work with.
I'm sure he's telling his O-line and the first quarter team there, thank you very much. We appreciate that.
The 6'2 junior has the fluorescent pink sneakers on. Big play to their running back. Nice pick up there by their running back. That was number 32, Judah Lumpa.
Just a little run to the right there. Had a little open space, so why not?
Gain of 5 on the play brings up a 2nd and 5. You just kind of navigate your way through the playbook, take that play, like, okay, we will put a little check mark next to that one.
That one worked.
But play clock now down to 10 as they break the huddle. 11-13 and counting. Just 50 seconds into quarter number 2 as we get ready for the Rutherford halftime show. There's a fake to the halfback. That is going to be Jenkins calling his own number, and he's going to navigate down to the 35-yard line, give him a gain of 10 on that. Eagles moving the ball now with a little bit of authority on this drive with the 6'2 junior in there at quarterback.
Why not a little quarterback keeper there?
As Thies, the 5'8 sophomore, was in for quarter number 1. Change of pace. So, yeah, I mean, you have a quarterback in now 4 inches taller and, a grade older than the prior QB. 2 wide receivers up top. Offset I formation, back on each side of the quarterback. Another low snap. Jeffries comes up, left-handed toss out. That was intended for Bryce Weldon, but broken up by Anthony Borghese on the near sideline to us, stopping the clock with 10:27.
You saw another one of those kind of muff snaps there, and that just throws that quarterback off just a little bit, but able to kind of hoof that ball over there. Unfortunately, fortunate for Christian O'Fallon that was incomplete, but could have been an INT.
2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Now the one running back, number 6, Joshua Griffith, goes in motion. They give it to the other up back, Bryce Weldon. Boy, he's just smothered up and chewed up by about 3 Cavaliers on the play. One of them, David Sides, leading the way up the middle, along with big Damian Milner. So out comes Griffith. So they're going to work him in on the offense as well too. They list him as a D-back, but so Griffith has gotten some work in at the wide, kind of like an H-back, if you will. David Nichols, running back, comes to the tight end of the package. Left-handed toss. Just getting ready to run with the ball was Caden Webb, the 5'8" freshman.
Good pass there.
It was an excellent pass.
Yeah, just was not able to come up with it there. You see all the time in the world to throw the ball. Oh, man, just off the fingertips. So unfortunate.
Thanks to Gordon Stoplight for the Gordon Stoplight replay, and thanks to Gordon Stoplight for the replay capability.
Yes.
Not only the courtesy of the replay, but also courtesy of the equipment. Thank you very much, Gordon Stoplight. So that'll bring up a 4th and 7. The Eagles are going to go for it from the Bishop DuBourg 32-yard line. That is Weldon and Nichols in motion. They're going to give it to Nichols. Oh, mercy. David Sides leading the way along with the Groover. 57, Zach Groover, in there with Davion Sides.
And well, you saw the delayed handoff there, and unfortunately just got read too well there by the Cavalier defense as turnover on downs happens here.
Well, I'm quite certain what's going on right now is the nose guard gameplay with the between that center and quarterback exchange. Now if you've got some big men down low that are putting pressure on that center, that can create a little havoc as well. So now not only do you have him trying to focus on the snap, but now he's got, you know, all kinds of people in front of him. Thomas breaks out of that, gets along the sideline, and thought he was more than enough out of bounds, but they go ahead and finish off Thomas while he's out of bounds, one of them being number 66, the senior, Isaac Marty. Big man coming across the field, finish off. Along with number 34, James Bloss. That's 24. Numbers are a little tough. Hayden Goodlett, Masters back to pass. Watch out from his blind side. Just about has that picked off as he was decked. As he just got rid of that. That was Thomas Moulin coming back from the linebacker spot. Came in from the blind side, and just as Masters went to release that, put the helmet right square in the back of the shoulder pads.
Yep.
That falls incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 5 from the 43 with 9:12 left to go in quarter number 2. Bishop DuBourg up 22-0. Staub and Hernandez down low. That will be Diallo and Keenan Thomas up top. Pickens in the backfield. Masters is going to pull that out. The big 6'3" quarterback falls out to the 48, gain of 5, and gets just enough. If he's 6'2", I don't think he gets that. Yeah. But I think if he's 6'3", you know, he gets that extra arm length out there with the ball. So
great play there. Was able to, you know, kind of get behind his running back there and find some running room.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you get behind that running back, which is big A. Sean Pickens, you're not seeing much of anything as the guy's like a human eclipse.
Yeah, big boy.
So clock running, 8:50, 1st and 10 at the Cavaliers' own 48-yard line. Master shotgun snap. Rolls out in the flat, had Hernandez down low. He's going to bring it down. He's going to run, call his own number, gets the first down across the 40 to the 35, down to the 30, and brought down at the 29-yard line. And once again, scanning the field for flags and hankies and
making sure.
So with that run, I would say that's a credit now to your O-line for being able to maintain their blocks. I mean, because really, I mean, literally with this being game number 1 for O'Fallon Christian, you know, both programs right now are having to take baby steps. You know, with Bishop DuBourg right now, it's, you know, it's looking for those big plays, and how are they blocking on those big plays? Because a number of them have been called back. Masters looking to go deep, telegraphs that. That's picked off. brought all the way back. It looks like a horse collar tackle on that play, as big play on defense by number 33, Hayden Molina, the 5'11 junior. The telegraph pass by Masters as he stopped, faked, went to his second receiver, shook off the primary, and Molina just read that, picked that off, and brought it all the way back to the Bishop DuBourg 40-yard line. And then the flag on the play as well is going to give them an additional 15 yards.
Matt, it's one thing to throw the pick, but then turn around and make sure, hey, let's make the tackle, but let's do it legally, right?
So, you know, once again, it's the additional adding on and the complicating the matter, which, as you said, you got the pick. Okay, now we go for the tackle, and then what happens? 15-yarder. So Bishop DuBourg, once again, giving up, and it just seems like also these penalties are also the 15-yard variety.
Yeah, no fun there.
No, it's not. Well, there's a change of the balls, official timeout on that. And they will spot it at the 25, and then they will wind the clock on his whistle.
Prime spot here for Christian O'Fallon to score.
Take it to the house on play number 1.
We'll see.
Have momentum.
And they've been successful this drive.
Jenkins under center, fakes the pitch. There's a jailbreak out. Is able to get the ball and broken up by Columbini at the 10-yard line. Pass was intended for Judah Lumpa, number 32. And no, I am not making that up. It is Judah Lumpa. Could be Lumpa, but it's L-U-M-P-A, Judah Lumpa. Ball falls incomplete. 8:07 left to go in quarter number 2. Brings up a 2nd and 10 from the Bishop DuBourg 25-yard line. But I will say this, game number 1 for O'Fallon Christian, and they are bringing the house against Masters.
Second quarter especially.
Yes. 2 backs in the backfield. That is Weldon and Nichols. Shotgun snap, lefty. Zips it over the top, threw it right into the gut of Davion Sides. I don't think he was expecting that, and it promptly falls to the turf once again.
Yeah, just nobody home there.
You know what? Sometimes you see a pass like that, you know, like when it hits a defensive lineman, even like that, who's just backing up in coverage. You know, it makes you wonder, like, you know, did the quarterback even see that person because they're so focused on what, like, the route and the pass is.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like that, like they say, like right here, the whole hand right in front of the face. I don't see it. Well, he was standing right in front of you. I mean, you threw it right into his gut.
The other thing, he was majorly pressured by 2 linemen as well.
Yes, he was. 3rd and 10. They fake the end around, gets around the outside, goes to the corner, and falls incomplete. Had the right idea. Lefty was on the run, a la old 49er quarterback Steve Youngish, zinging it out there with that left-handed approach. 4th and 10 now from the 25, and timeout taken by Coach Anderson, and we're going to keep it right here and
tell you about our good friends over at Cheap Seats Photography. Photography banners and designs. Where do we get our banners at? Right here at Cheap Seats Photography. I saw Ron Rigdon last night out at our game out at Jefferson there, Matt. Great folks over there. Give Ron a call.
Yes.
Give Ron a call, 314-402-9014, cheapseatsphoto.com. Tell them we sent you over at Livestream STL.
And wherever you see our banners, wherever you see us doing a sporting event at, or even local community activities, Ron Rigdon, Cheap Seats Photography, cheapseatsphoto.com.
Great dude.
And a Ruther halftime show coming up here in just a tick under 8 minutes left to go. We'll also go over some of the Friday night activities that went on as well and address some of that.
Let's throw some of those scores up while we got a break here as well. We saw Grandview being defeated by Jefferson 26-14, our live stream STL game of the week there. North County takes care of Windsor 24-16. That was the live stream STL South. Eureka 21, Lafayette 28. We do have some games in here that did not have scores, but we have them updated on our Facebook page, Livestream STL. Check it out. And you can also check out our show called Upon Further Review, which we will have this Wednesday at 10 a.m.
That'll be me, you, and Jeff Whitener.
Jeff Whitener's watching.
The three
Hello,
amigos.
Jeff.
The three amigos.
Right.
We'll put our collective heads together. We'll crown a player of the week. We'll have player, coaches interviews, some honorable mentions, and this isn't just like three people, shooting the bull. We actually go into the games, dive a little deep into the numbers.
That ball was tipped on 4th and 10.
Yes, it was.
There,
Milner was able to get the paw up, just tipped off of his hand, and that will be a turnover on downs at the 25-yard line with 7:55 left to go in quarter number 2. So, was the right idea. Was the right idea coming out. Just ran a route enough to get for the first down. Wasn't looking to take it to the house.
Right.
Milner just did a great job of getting the big bear paw up right there at the defensive line. That, to me, that was just a classic case of everybody doing what they were supposed to do offensively and defensively. Masters, 2 wide receivers up top. And 1 wide receiver down low. That's Thomas running a wildcat out of the backfield. Looks like he thought about throwing it, but he's going to step out of bounds. Looks like after a loss of 2, he's going to step out at the 23-yard line, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 12.
Well, Matt, we saw that little wildcat option look there, and Masters, goes up underneath center. Well, actually hits the shotgun, and then they swap spots there with his running back, and
they run 2 versions out of that.
Yeah, they sure do.
Because this time Masters was off on the sideline, and Keenan went straight to the quarterback formation. But I think that one where they roll Masters out and then kind of like have him behind there and then move him out to the side. And looks like too many men in motion. A little illegal procedure.
We will see.
Could be, yes, a number of things. False start. There you go. So, just as you were getting ready to get something going, stub the foot once again. Pickens back in the backfield, so the big A train loading it up. See how they want to work the offense with this now, as that brings up a 2nd and 17 with the ball on the 17, which means they need to get to the 34-yard line for the first down. Hernandez and looks like Staub up top. Cam Hall down low. Pickens in the backfield. Screen pass out to Pickens in the flat. Big man gets 1 block. Shakes off another. Spin move. Gets down to the 30. Shake and bake. Ashawn Pickens.
He breaks that tackle there, and he gets out any kind of spot there, and you're talking.
And another flag down right at the 30-yard line. So
good idea there, Coach. Unfortunately, there's a flag on the play.
Illegal use of the hands.
Legal block in the back.
There you go. That'll negate that.
We had a play last night out at Jefferson just like this, where Jefferson had scored a couple touchdowns already, and then all of a sudden they got penalized 2 or 3 times in a row. But you got Cole Williams back there, and to top it off, you're dealing with snap issues because everything he does is out of shotgun.
Yep.
2 times in that particular series, he had bad snap, and the last one was a bad snap. Brings him back. I mean, you're probably looking at like 40, 45 yards at least. He gets a 54-yard touchdown pass off of it.
Unlike Bishop DuBourg last week, where Roosevelt wound up losing 55 yards. Masters calls his own number once again, gets out over the 26-yard line, so that's a gain of 6.
We got another.
That should be a 3rd and 9. And
thought we had an injury on the play, but
big number 50 went over there and just basically pulled him right up off the carpet.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry, that's number 60, Jackson Fiesel. the numbers, from a distance, just kind of blend in together.
I guess he's going to take a delay a game here, or has the clock stopped?
Clock has indeed stopped, and I think
now it's winding it. Now they're winding it.
6:58 left to go until halftime, and brings up a 3rd and 9. I think that Coach Masters just kind of corralled the troops during that official's timeout, because it did not appear that a timeout was taken. Yeah, because the Cavaliers have all 3 timeouts left. Here's a rollout by Masters. Gets Keenan Thomas, gets the first down and across the 40, down to the 43-yard line. So on a 3rd and 9, gets 17 on that, and 6:28 left to go. 6 + 2 is 8 till halftime, and the Rutherford halftime show.
Good replay here on Masters' rollout here. Good pass here to Thomas. Just enough to get the first down and a little bit more.
A little high, but, Thomas, good enough athlete, was able to grab that one out of the air, snag it, bring it down. Masters back in shotgun. Cam Hall, one wide receiver near us. They're going to bring Thomas around. They're going to do the pitch to him.
He better pick that up. Yeah.
And he does make something out of nothing, but that's the 3rd time now I have seen DuBourg run that play where it just seems like it's an odd pitch, trying to pitch that almost parallel, where I think they just need to take and turn the page on that one in the playbook, because every time I've seen them try to run that particular play, the game against Windsor, that was returned for a pick 6 by by your UFR upon further review player of the week that week. That was Colin Carter. Picked that right up for a scoop and score when they ran that exact same play. Masters is going to wind up going in the flat. Big pop along the sideline.
Oof. Felt that one up here.
Eli Jones. And
that was a crunch.
And, man down along the sideline. That's number 54. That is.
I'm going to have to say he got his bell rung a little bit there.
Going to have to say that.
He laid the wood, they say that.
Roman. If I could even read the program here. Looks like Roman Harris, the 5'10 sophomore. There is number 13. That is Eli Jones getting the carry out of the backfield, and he scampers all the way down to the 31-yard line. No, they're going to call it down at the 33 now. But either way, nice pickup by Eli, Staub, and Hernandez. And that is also pitch out to Jones once again out of the backfield. He's going to break right up through the middle. He's down to the 25, down to the 15, to the 13-yard line. Goes Eli Jones, gain of 20 on that play out of the backfield. As big Ashawn Pickens is going to check in. Jones is going to check out.
Great play there, little pitch there, and lots of daylight there for the DuBourg Cavaliers.
That Gordon's stoplight replay brought you courtesy of Gordon's stoplight down in Crystal City at the corner of Bailey and Main Street. That is number 1, Jimmy Staub, with that is Cam Hall back up at the top of the other side of the field, and that is just a quick 12-yard TD strike by Jack Masters to the other side of the field to Cam Hall. So with 4:16 left to go in quarter number 2, Bishop DuBourg throws another one in. And Reeder will line up for the PAT with the score right now 28-0. Reeder slides and glides, knocks it right through the pipes. PAT is good, so now that will make the score 29-0 with 4:16 left to go until halftime. This is Friday Night Blitz on the Saturday afternoon right here on Livestream STL.
Rutherford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Rutherford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Family pride is driven home. Rutherford, Ruther.com.
29-0. Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers have opened up a 29-point lead on the O'Fallon Christian Eagles here at O'Fallon Christian High School. Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook along here with you for Saturday afternoon football right here on the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL. Coming off the bench, sneaking in there, Bryce Weldon, number 11, making sure he's up on the front line. Reeder going to drill that one straight down the field, and that's going to roll all the way through and out the end zone. Nice kick by Reeder.
It was. Very much so.
Touchback brought out, and
we got a little bit of a quick break here real quick. We're going to thank the folks over at Pasta House Festus, Texas Roadhouse and Festus, Cakes and Bucks Grub and Pub over in Barnhart. You can catch all of our games here on their TVs. Brought to you by us here at Livestream STL. Again, check them out. Pasta House Festus, Texas Roadhouse Festus, and Case and Bucks in Barnhart.
4:16 left to go until halftime, and at the quarterback spot for this quarter number 2, will be Caleb Jenkins. That's a snap under center. Wrapped up right there promptly by Karan Wise out there from the defensive end position. Just read that, sneaks in there, gets his nose dirty. First time we've called his name today. Normally Zach Franklin on that side. Franklin's moved back to a linebacker spot now. Also out there on defense now, Cam Hall has moved out there, so Eli Jones is the guilty party over on the sideline now. Whoop, little misread the snap there. Whoop, Mr. Ryan Neal, senior defensive lineman for Bishop DuBourg. Wasn't sure which hut they were going to go on, and he caught in no man's land, couldn't get back to get reset. Jeffries in the middle, Neal at left end or left tackle, Karan Wise at end, left-handed handoff. So on that end around, being left-handed, that's a little easier to sell that one as opposed to trying to reach across your body, as you see that right there once again on the Gordon stoplight replay. That's going to bring up third down after a modest gain of about 2 on the play, make it a 3rd and 3 from the 23. Tell you right now, I could go for a Gordon stoplight burger, go for the jumbo burger, or give me that Coney dog.
Oh, holy moly! Stop it now.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm really feeling it. I could go for the Quadzilla.
Right.
4 patties stacked on top of each other.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's a man's meal.
Right.
You don't want any part of that.
Shoot.
But you got to
You're
make
probably
sure
right.
You got to make sure you get the onion rings, though.
Right.
You got to get the onion rings. We digress. 2:25 left to go. 29-0. Bishop DuBourg up on top. It's going to fake that. Red Karan Wise pinching in, gets the pitch out. They get the first down out to the 32-yard line. That is Bryce Weldon with the little pitch out of the backfield, is able to get enough for the first down. So the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers let another potential punting opportunity get through them.
Good replay there.
Well, great job by the quarterback to read Karan Wise coming down in on him, and as soon as he crashes down, he gets rid of the ball. I mean, that is essentially read option 101 right there. 1st and 10 from the 33. Ball goes up, 50-50 ball, and Cam Hall went to break it up, but that was number 15. Number 13 out there, that was Caleb Jenkins. Jake Phelps. Good night. I'm telling you right now, whoever typed this up, like Caden Webb, they have like the W, then they have like the EBB, like 5 spaces off to the side. $1:49 left to go. Here's the floodgates opening. Franklin throws that up, and that goes right into the hands of Karan Wise. Breaks out of 1, breaks out of the 2 tackles from the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Jenkins was under duress, as you'll see probably right here on the Gordon stoplight replay. That was just a jailbreak by Franklin right up the gut on a linebacker blitz, put the pressure on the quarterback. Jenkins just tosses it up, and it goes right into the hands of Karan Wise, who fought off 5-6 tacklers on that play. And
it's all about the Berg pressure on that.
You know, just goes to show maybe some of that inexperience of, you know, you see the pressure in front of you. You got that flight and what do you call that? Flight and fight risk?
Flight or fight.
There you go. Master is going to go for a deep shot in the corner. Goes to that corner route. Thomas was actually more intended for Joaquin Trapp, the defender, on that play, but once again had the right idea. Just, you know, put the ball where only Thomas could have caught it, so at least, you know, didn't put the ball into harm's way, but that'll stop the clock with 94 seconds left to go in this opening half. Bishop DuBourg up 29-0. But I was going to say, back on that interception, I mean, sometimes just eating the ball, taking the sack, you know, at least keeping the ball as opposed to just chucking it up. And so Masters rolls out. He promptly finds Thomas along the far sideline to the 10, shakes off a 1, gets busted out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Should stop the clock now with $1:25.
Good little pass out
left
there
to
the right.
Well, once again, you know, just takes care of business. Nothing too, you know, over the top. You know, nice and easy. Gets it in there, and Cadillac Jack going to get the play called in here. And
Cadillac Jack, how about that?
He's just like a gunslinger.
He can be.
Well, I mean, you see the way he just like carries the ball like a loaf of bread out there when he goes to take off with it. It's just kind of looks like a track guy running with a baton, but the baton's a big pigskin football, and into the end zone. Just dancing right in, unabated to the end zone goes Eli Jones on a 13-yard run. So, points put up on the turnover. So Jones takes that in, and it makes it now 35-0 with Reeder to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Masters. Nice snap, down, up, and straight through the sticks goes Reeder once again, so that'll make the score 36-0 with 1:02 left to go until halftime. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with the final 62 seconds. This is Friday Night Blitz on a Saturday, live stream STL.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care. Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
.62 seconds left to go until halftime. Reeder back to kick from his own 40. One man back for the Eagles. Reeder end over end, right at the 5-yard line. And the dream will stop right at the 20-yard line, as that was the quarterback once again, Caleb Jenkins. So not only taking the kick, but taking a pop as well, too, in the process. But this is his quarter. He has number 2 and number 4. Jacob Thies has quarters 1 and 3. So not hard to pick him out of the crowd with the pink sneakers.
Yeah. Didn't notice that until you just mentioned it now.
Ball is nestled at the 21-yard line, and 57 seconds left to go.
See that 10 times faster.
Well,
right?
I tried it 3 times and muffed it. Pressure put on up the middle, and play continues to go through the whistle. Big Ryan Neal getting in there along with Lamont Jeffries. Well, you don't want those two sandwiching you and bringing you down and landing on you. I can't blame him for trying to fight that off, too. If I go down and those two land on me, ouch.
Right.
27 seconds left to go until halftime, as with the score 36-0, we are on a rolling clock here.
Come on, boys!
So the clock will continue to run unless there is a timeout or even a penalty, too, correct?
Correct.
Making sure we just have the official ruling on that there with our, oh, big Lamont Jeffries coming straight through the gut as well, too. Wraps up tackles. That will probably be, and it will be. No. Well, okay, now it will be. There was 0.1 seconds stuck on the clock for the longest time, but we have now reached halftime, and it is a 36-0 Bishop Cavalier lead as we head into halftime, and it is the Rutherford halftime show that will begin right now, right here on Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
Rutherford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Rutherford off I-55, the Herculean Auto
Where
Mall.
family pride is driven home. Rutherford. Ruther.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Stacy Miller of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services has you covered. She'll help you with every step of the process, from preparing your existing house for sale to using the latest tools and technology available in your search for a new home. Let Stacy put the resources of Berkshire Hathaway to work for you. In today's market, the choice of a realtor is more important than ever. Give Stacy Miller a call at 314-606-1007 or visit her website at stacyzmiller.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote, 636-797-5800.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, We have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, hey, I'm a business, and I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Where family pride is driven home. Ruther Ford, Ruther.com.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
$36-0 our halftime score here, DuBourg over O'Fallon Christian. And we're going to recap things here, Matt. Go right ahead.
Alrighty, in the first quarter, it was a 3-yard TD run by Ashawn Pickens, and the PAT was good, made it 7-0. And then Pickens set up another run that was an 11-yard TD pass from Masters to Thomas. 2-point conversion, made it 15-0. And then Thomas had a 25-yard TD pass as well, too, to make it 21-0. PAT with 1:11 left to go, made it 22-0. That's how the first quarter wrapped up. Quarter number 2, Cam Hall, 11-yard TD pass from Masters with the PAT, made it 29-0. And then with a minute 2 left to go until halftime, Eli Jones, 13-yard TD run and the 1-point PAT from Reeder made it 36-0, which is where we are at right now. And as we had mentioned right before halftime there with that score, they will be on a rolling clock to start the second half. But, again, this is a game. Coach Masters, even last week whenever they were playing Roosevelt, said, we potentially, the way the schedule set up, theoretically we should be able to win out. Stubbed their toe against Roosevelt, lost that one. Yep. Today, the best way to just say it is it's a game to take care of business.
Yes.
But I'm telling you right now, the Eagles over there on that far side of the field.
Hungry.
They put the pads on just like you do. They lace them up just like you do.
Right.
They know why the game was scheduled. It's a tip of the cap to the seniors. Call it what you want. But you know what? When you get that taste of, this is big boys game. Okay. You know what? That other side, maybe you could catch them with their pants down. But right now, this is a game. If you're, Coach Anderson, I would say right now this is kind of where Coach Masters was at just a couple years ago.
Sure.
We're going to take it. We can't even go quarter by quarter. We're going to go play by play.
Right.
See what we can do as far as putting positive plays together. And as you saw, it was with that interception a while ago. You had the interception, then you had the 15-yard penalty tacked on it. This place was coming unglued.
Yeah.
And, again, whenever the JV team, even though there's like 4 seniors on this thing, you get that little taste,
Right.
The competitive juices are there for the Eagles. And, I don't think the score is reflective of the heart.
Right.
But I'll tell you right now, they're giving Masters and everybody on that DuBourg offense a little pressure. And, and again, I mean, they've had 2 TDs called back already,
right.
From their own undoing. So, Coach Chad Masters is going to tell you, we will take the win, but there's a lot of cleaning up still in our own backyard that we have to do.
Yeah.
And so, should DuBourg go 2-5 now? Yes, they should. Eagles are going to, stick their nose into it, but you just can't look past this game just yet. There's still a whole other half of football to be played.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for me is definitely the penalties. I mean, Coach Masters has got to preach that the next couple weeks here, going into games that can determine your districts. You're definitely taking a look at making a major risk if you're going to continue to have sloppy play.
And as he had mentioned, right now they're seeded 4th, in their next week's game against Lutheran South, who's the 5th team. All these games for them have playoff implications in the standings. They have a chance to host a home game. But, let's bring it back to the last 2 weeks, though, where we've seen Bishop DuBourg. The narrative has been the player of the game is the yellow hanky hitting the field.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at the points that the yellow hankies cost Bishop DuBourg.
Right.
Not just this week, but once again against Roosevelt. They had the 9-0 lead, but, stubbing their toe, taking those untimely penalties, when you're taking points off the board, that is so tough to get those back.
Absolutely.
Reeder set to kick off, opening up the second half and that third quarter. Ball's taken by Jacob Thies. Thies goes up along the side and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 29-yard line. So that is where the rolling clock and the Eagles offense will take over at. And for quarter number 3, that will be Jacob Thies, should be number 15 in there at quarterback. As once again, it is a 36-0 lead for Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers. Thank you to everybody following us on YouTube, Facebook, X, Mixler.com through the TKDS Sports app. And once again, the slick uniforms for the Eagles today. I'm telling you right now that
good looking.
That green, it's not a Philadelphia Eagles green. It's more like an aquamarine.
Mm-hmm.
Really good look, and they are going left to right. If you're following us on Mixler, DuBourg going right to left and ran into a wall of Cavaliers led by David Sides. It does look like they did get a gain of about 4 on the play, so it will bring up, make it 5. Going to bring up a 2nd and 5. Hard-fought yards there from the 30 to the 35. O'Fallon Christian High School, home of the Eagles. They have the ball, they have the clock, and they have the momentum right now coming out in this third quarter. Quarterback will go directly under center on this play, inside handoff. Gets across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Was Bryce Weldon. Weldon will get a solid 6 on that carry. That will move the sticks, move the chains, and, once again, going the right direction on the field, going north to south instead of south to north.
Yeah, it always feels good, doesn't it?
Kind of like that breeze that's blowing here now, left to right, straight across as the red, white, and blue flag of the United States of America is being whipped around out there. Great day once again for football, though.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice. October weather is here. Fumbled Snap, ball is loose. Who is on it? Massive lineman down there on the play. DuBourg thinks they have it, and they do.
Well, that doesn't help at all. Try to build on your offense if you're the O'Fallon Christian Eagles.
Looked like big number 76, David Sides, with the fumble recovery with 8:50 and counting on the clock, and they will take over Bishop DuBourg at the Eagles' 41-yard line. So once again, another untimely turnover, but will give Bishop DuBourg another short field to work with. So that will be Diallo and looks like Thomas. Those numbers are kind of small. Inside handoff nonetheless to Karan Wise. Shake and bake to the outside. Actually, that's Jalen Williams, 24. I thought they might have put Karan Wise in at running back, number 21, but 24. Jalen Williams getting a carry.
Good run here on the replay. Just right up the gut and found ways to pick up some good yardage there.
Thank you to Gordon's Stoplight for the replay capabilities. Number 64, that is Jackson. See if we get this right here. Jackson Fiesel, the senior, checking in on defense as he's one of the few that plays both offense and defense. Another handoff. Breaks to the outside. Stiff arm down to the 10, 10 to the 5, 5 to the 4. Tries to stick the ball in. Williams stopped just short of the goal line, but a run from down to the 22 to about the 2-yard line. Give him a gain of 20 on the play. Actually, they're going to give that to him like even closer to the, well, nope, down to the 2. They were walking closer to the goal line, and then they brought it back just a touch. So clock still continuing to run. First and goal, ball on the 2. 2 wide receivers. One of those now is number 6, Zaid Al-Sadi. And that will be inside handoff and a touchdown for Bishop DuBourg. 2-yard run for Williams with 6:41 left to go here in the third.
Just a quick run there. Nice little setup there as we set up for the extra point.
Score now 42-0. 6:41 left to go. Reeder down and through. Once again, another PAT for Reeder makes the score 43-0. We will be right back with more Friday Night Blitz football on a Saturday right here on Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Jeremy Reeder setting up shop at the 40-yard line as he is getting ready to kick off once again for the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers, who now have a commanding 43-0 lead. As quite certain Coach Masters here before too long may be injecting a few of the younger classmen into the game. Bang, right off the face mask, and it's promptly picked up by number 32, Judah Lumpa.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm just going to have to admit
wow, good night. Went right off the face mask of 25, David Nichols, and he seems to be a little shaking out the cobwebs on that one. Is just, I guess that's one of those dudes, you got caught looking upfield what you're going to do with the ball. Well, you know what, you got to have the ball first and whack.
Hey, if I'm thinking about getting my bell rung, it's by a person, not a football, right?
You go over to the sideline, Coach says,
what happened?
What did you see? I don't know. The ball hit me straight in the face. I don't know.
What can you do? What can you do?
So that will be Eagle offense back out onto the field. 3 backs in the backfield. Karan Wise comes in from defensive end, misses that. That is Jenkins going all the way back around the other side of the field. Is able to get the first down after he runs 65 yards east and west.
How about that?
Somebody like just threw the playbook down, like don't need that anymore.
Well, you get flushed out one way, let's turn it around the other way, and let's see what we can make of that. And making something out of nothing is the name of the game sometimes.
Once again, positive play. And the yardage on that picks up the first down. So, again, have the ball. You're right there at the sticks. So, still in controlling your own destiny on this possession. And another handoff to Weldon. Weldon hitting the backfield and drop now. Now call that a loss of about 3 on the play. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13. As the ball resides on the 39-yard line. 4:35 and counting left to go here in quarter number 3. Once again, thanking the sponsors out there at Pasta House, Texas Roadhouse, Case and Bucks. Thank you for the sponsorship and airing our games at your establishments right here. Friday Night Blitz Football live stream STL. This is on a Saturday. Weldon up the gut. Shakes 1, shakes 2, gets out to the midfield stripe, and another first down with the clock now still continuing to roll. But a couple big plays strung together here by the Eagles and have now gotten the ball to midfield with a chance to cross over once again, but now have half the field to work with.
Got a little bit of momentum here, and you never know, you could put that right into the end zone here on this particular drive.
And with the clock running, still with 3:35, you can also just be playing a game of keep away, putting a sustained drive together, but then also by the same token, chewing up clock. That way, the damage can't be as bad.
Mm-hmm.
So it is 5 on the play clock. Another inside handoff that goes to David Nichols. Nichols brought down either at no gain or on the other side of the 49.5. They're going to mark it right back at the 50, so no gain on that. 2nd and 10. They went back to 40 on the play clock. I think that should have been 25, but 2:40 and counting. Under center is Jacob Thies. Thies fakes the inside handoff. There's a jailbreak up the middle. Breaks out of 1, breaks out of 2, crosses midfield. Zach Franklin pushes him out of bounds, but not before he breaks over the midfield stripe, as that was set up for disaster, but is able to get it out to the Bishop DuBourg 45-yard line. So
it was another one of those making something out of nothing plays there, and sometimes you just got to run for your life.
That he did. So that is technically, since the ball was at the 50, a gain of 5. That'll bring down a 3rd and 5 from the DuBourg 45-yard line. Trips in the backfield. That'll be Weldon once again. Shakes, bakes, gets the first down, gets down to the 35-yard line, and still, once again, clock is moving, and so are the Eagles.
10 yards, and that's good for another Eagle. First down.
So out will come Colombini.
Nothing fancy about that, just great big run up the middle there.
One of the few times we've got a max power situation here for the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers as 14 checks in, and I do not have a 14 on my roster because that does not appear to be the 24, the Jalen Williams that was running the ball. for DuBourg on offense, but trips once again in the backfield. That's Jenkins under center. Another handoff inside, up the middle.
For those that don't know or maybe new to live stream STL, when we have a unknown name, we call them Max Power. And if it's a lady, it's Maxine Power.
Jason Washhausen with another tackle. Now we are at 25 seconds left to go in quarter number 3, and it is a Bishop DuBourg 43-0 lead. And with the play clock and the game clock, looks like they do have to get one more play off here before the end of the quarter. Trips in the backfield, 2 tight end tight formation on each side. Fumble on the play. DuBourg Cavaliers swarming to the ball as Nichols received the handoff, broke through the line, actually was able to recover his own fumble, so does gain a couple on the play, but that is going to bring up the end of the third quarter and a 3rd and 3 when we return for the fourth quarter. This is Friday Night Blitz on a Saturday afternoon right here on Livestream STL.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Matt Bates and Ray Hallbrook back here with you at O'Fallon Christian High School. Home to the OFC Eagles, and today playing host to the Bishop DuBourg Cavaliers. The first and only game for O'Fallon Christian this year.
Let's talk about what we've got going on next week.
Let's talk about what we have going on next week, Mr.
Live
Hallbrook.
stream STL game of the week. The second Jaguars will be taking on the Oakville Tigers. That'll be a 6:45 start. Live stream STL South. Perryville Pirates will be taking on the Herculaneum Blackheads. That will also be a 6:45 start. So check your local listings, but that's 6:45 on Friday nights when we normally have all of our pre-games. So we
standard
appreciate you
operating
being with
MO.
us. We appreciate you being with us.
Fresh 12 on the clock, and I guess that will start on the snap of the ball. But here is Caleb Jenkins for quarter number 4. That ball will fall harmlessly to the turf. That will bring up a 4th and 3, which, in the ball control game right now, you know, do you dare try to run the ball, get the 3 yards, get the first down, keep the sticks moving in your direction? Try a pass, we shall see. But they've had some success running trips in the backfield here. And there are trips in the backfield once again. They're going to go with the handoff, breaks to the outside. That's Weldon, gets the first down and more, get him down to the 6-yard line. Gets a gain of 26 from the 32.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say that was a mighty fine run there, guys.
As we take a look at that on the Gordon stoplight replay, watch here as Weldon gets the ball, breaks to the outside, breaks containment, and navigates his way all the way down. Officially mark him out at the 7-yard line now. So the Eagles have something going.
They're first and goal, I believe.
They are indeed, sir. 1st and 7 from the 7. So once again, just that little taste, little nibbling along the way here. They've put together a productive drive. Could break the shutout for Bishop DuBourg. Fakes the inside handoff to the outside. Flag on the play. To the end zone goes Caleb Jenkins, but hold on just a second, as right now I have to put the party on hold. See what the flag is for, as that was thrown back in the secondary. So the men in the black and white hats out there are going to get together, and what did you see? Tell you what I saw. And they're going to pick it up. So that will be Caleb Jenkins breaking the shutout with a 7-yard run.
Let's take a look at that run there real quick. Nice roll out there, and finds the cone. No flag on the play now.
So we'll see what this setup is here, if they're going to kick or if they're going to go for two. But Caleb Jenkins, the quarterback, is out there. You know, hey, why not?
Yeah, say they're going for two.
So I guess they got the formation that they wanted, went to the ball. Now they're going to go back to the huddle. That was one of the weirder formations I think I've seen. You know, I guess as they say, make sure you got your aces in their places. That is Nichols in the backfield. He's the lone back. Thies was out there as well, but that is a moot point right now as Karan Wise just lit up Caleb Jenkins on that tackle as the 2-point conversion falls incomplete. But the score is now Bishop DuBourg 43, O'Fallon Christian 6. This is Friday Night Blitz on Saturday afternoon right here on Livestream STL.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Where family pride is driven home. Ruther Ford, Ruther.com.
As the clock continues to roll, so does the coverage right here on Livestream STL. Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook. As the shutout was broken, Bishop Cavaliers up 43-6 over the O'Fallon Christian Eagles. Back to receive, Cam Hall and Thomas. It will be Thomas at the 6-yard line. That'll be Hall, actually. Hall, number 11, goes to the far side of the field all the way around. Goes to midfield and is brought out of bounds at the Eagles' 49-yard line on the far side of the field. So right at a 49-yard return.
When you talk about just a big kudos here to O'Fallon Christian for not giving up here. The Eagles are got to be feeling a little bit better about themselves here. Hey, you know, we're not getting blanked out now. It's got the score going.
Right. You know, again, the small victories, what can you put together? You had the productive plays, productive drive led to a touchdown. So how do we piece and, you know, put that together in order to move forward?
I think I see there was a flag on the play that moves them back here.
Well, I mean, that would make sense on any big play that Bishop DuBourg seems to have. Yeah. You got to look for the magic hanky.
Magic hanky.
Magic hanky. Masters still in at quarterback. Looks like Jaden Diggs now is wide receiver down near us. Freshman getting some playing time. Out there with Eli Hernandez down in front of us. Pitch out. New quarterback in. That is number 7, Jalen Woods, the freshman, and looked like he picked up a stick of dynamite that was lit and just went to shove it out.
I don't want it. You have it.
Get this out of my hand. Yeah. And I just kind of threw a grenade down there at the feet of the wide receiver, who got folded up like a cheap napkin. So that went nowhere quick. James Jackson, number 12, into the ball game. He's up top. Jaden Diggs down here in front of us. Fake step, inside handoff. Double deuce, that'll be Zach Lee. Zach getting his second carry of the year, came in with 1 carry for 2 yards. Gain of 3 now, makes that 3rd and 7 from the 29, nope, that'll be from the 31.5 yard line. 4:47 and counting. Bishop DuBourg not really like in much of a hurry up or much of a hurry, if you will, just slow and steady. Back at quarterback, Jalen Woods. That is a big dude back at quarterback. Pass out in the flat to Hernandez, breaks one, gets to midfield, down to the 50, and just tripped up before he made one final move to go to the end zone, tackled by big number 54, Roman Harris.
Great play there to find him out here in the flat. Wing.
That'll be Connor Hicks checking into the ball game, the 6'1" sophomore. Actually, he's going to check right back out. Like, oh, I thought you sent me in, Coach. No, I didn't. Appreciate the thought, though. Snap back to Woods. Woods slings it side of the field to number 19 out there. That is Jalen Diggs. Diggs digging for more yardage. Going to call him down at the 45-yard line. But, boy, talk about going through the whistle.
Yeah.
I think he fought off the same 4 tacklers 3 times each. And they're actually going to give him the ball. Looks like that's going to be at the 43-yard line. So that was hard-fought yardage. Should bring down about a 2nd and 6, we'll call it. Again, Jalen Woods back in at quarterback, the freshman. In shotgun formation. Bobbles the handoff. Came up high. He's going to sprint out to the outside. Look at the big man go.
Wow.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. And I would say made something out of nothing, but with no gain, he made nothing out of nothing.
Yeah, he was able to get back to make nothing. And that was something.
That was indeed. But it still brings up a 3rd and 7.
You see, he kind of runs that ball a lot like a running back there, and just tries to look like he can find anything he can strategically to, get himself some sort of advantage. But he's a big boy, hard to take down.
I was sitting there seeing that 7, and I was thinking of Michael Vick, but I'm like, the way he runs and what his build is more like Brian Leftwich. Snap back, inside handoff. That'll go through, and shooting right through like a dart goes number 22, Zach Lee. He punches and bunches. Chews up some turf. First down for Bishop DuBourg. And it looks like there's another flag down.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you didn't think. You didn't think, did you?
But
I don't think it accidentally dropped out. And it looks like Bishop DuBourg's moving back once again.
I thought I saw a referee point towards Christian O'Fallon, but not the case.
That's going to move them all the way back to the Eagles' 40-yard line. Have all kinds of new players in here. Guy wearing 35, jerseys untucked. Again, that's maximum power. Throw out into the flat all the way across the field. Goes up to number 15. That is, no, number 13. Is that Eli Jones? Because 15 is Jack Masters. Or let's take a look on the replay. Can we tell who that is? Or actually, it's 19, Jaden Diggs.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw was 19.
Diggs with 30 seconds and counting left to go. Now you see a little hop in the step as a lot of the underclassmen are like, you know what? we might be able to get some varsity points here on this thing. So let's step it up just a touch. So fakes the inside handoff. Around goes the big man. Spin move down to the 5-yard line goes Jalen Woods. With the clock winding down, that looks like that is where this game will end up at, with a Bishop DuBourg victory 43-6 over the O'Fallon Christian Eagles. So the Eagles, as their fans are clapping them off the field, the 4 seniors on homecoming and / senior night for the O'Fallon Christian Eagles. That is Thomas Moulin, number 3, number 66 Isaac Marty, number 60 Jackson Fussell, and number 34 James Bloss, the tight end. So Mr. Hallbrook, as we finish up and wind up here, great coverage again as usual, thanks to the 3 sponsors, Pasta House, Texas Roadhouse, and Festus Case and Bucks, and Barnhart. And not much else to say other than I will see you next week. And I want to thank Mom and Dad and love you, Amanda, and lead us home, sir.
Yeah, final score there again, 43-6. As you know, DuBourg takes care of business, and that's basically all we need to say. Hey, kudos to Christian O'Fallon for scoring on here. Hey, for their first varsity game as well, and you know, a lot of things that you can build upon that. You know, we sat and talked with the AD, sat and talked with the coach a little bit here before the game, and said, hey, you know, take a look at this game as not anything major. You know, I know that there was some concerns that it might have been a higher scoring game. I don't think Coach Masters is that kind of guy. So, you know, I think they were just taking what they've been given.
As they even the coaches said in the pregame show, this was for the seniors on this O'Fallon Christian team, and for the 4 years of hard work they had put in. So this was more of just a tip of the cap. And Coach Masters understood that as well, too. I mean, this wasn't – I mean, this is their first and only game. That's it. That's all that's on the score sheet for this year, is this one game for those seniors. So
congratulations, seniors.
Yes.
That's what we got to say about that there. Before we get out of here real quick, next Friday, Seckman Jaguars take on the Oakville Tigers 6:45 on live stream STL. And Perryville takes on Herculaneum live stream STL South. If you haven't checked out our socials, check us out on live stream STL, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and the TKDS Sports Network app as well. For all of us here at Live Stream STL, thanks so much for watching Friday Night Blitz on Live Stream STL. We will see you next week. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Live Stream STL is strictly prohibited.